Hey, check out this grammar book with me. It's 501 Spanish verbs. Now, on each page, there's one verb conjugated in many ways. So this is just one verb conjugated. So if it looks like there are about 100 words on this page, that's because there are about 100 words on this page for you to learn. So once you learn all 100, then you've learned how to conjugate one verb. Then you can turn the page and you can learn how to conjugate another verb. And when you get to page 501, then you have mastered everything in this book. Here, let's see, 500, yeah. So there you go, you mastered everything in the book, and then in the very back of the book, there are a few little notes for you, but basically, most of this book is just simply conjugating those verbs. You're gonna want to know all these things because suppose someone is speaking to you in Spanish and they say a verb. Now, you'll know the verb because you'll know that the beginning sounds like a word you know, but just based on the ending, you won't know if they're talking about the future, the past, the present. You won't know if they're talking about themselves or someone else. Well, actually, you will be able to know that because of the context, but I just think it would just be better for your knowledge to be a little more precise by taking a couple decades to memorize everything in this book. And then once you master everything in this book, when you are speaking Spanish and you come to a verb in your sentence, your mind will just be like this. Boop! All of a sudden, you'll just bust out with the right word because your mind would be like Google with the internet. Easily coming up, searching all this and coming up with the right verb. And then after you get your verbs down, then you might start on your nouns or your adjectives, and eventually you can go to phrases. And one day you're going to be fluent just by doing this. This is the way to be studious. The only other way to learn Spanish besides being really studious with grammar is to immerse yourself. And we all can't move to a foreign country to immerse ourselves. I mean, we could use the internet to just watch programs, listen to music, and find things to read. And we can immerse ourselves like that. And we could do that every day and become fluent because Spanish is pretty similar to English, and it can definitely be done, and people have done it, but I prefer to really be studious. When I was in high school, I got A's in Spanish. I couldn't speak Spanish to save my life. I couldn't have even said 3 sentences in Spanish if you would have asked me to. I memorized my words, and I knew how to apply those grammar rules extremely slowly on tests and quizzes. And it didn't work to get me fluent, but I'm going to use this book that my friend gave me. It didn't work for her, but I don't think she was trying hard enough. So I'm going to use it, and I think you should use it too. And eventually, one day, if we live a very long life and we take good care of ourselves, I think we're going to get where we want to be. See you.